Hey there, Libra. It's Jen here. This is your mid-June or end of June. Have a reader that labels these readings end of the month, which makes so much more sense than mid-month. I may steal that from her, Lemurian chick. So when I started doing these mid-June readings, it was just so strongly pulled back to December time. And that is when the last eclipses were going on. So what I've been doing for the signs for this mid-June is looking back, and I couldn't find, like, I have all these random notebooks and I couldn't find the November, but I found the mid-November. And honestly that works. So I'm going to go really quick read you the channeling from mid-November, December, and this 2021 year in overview. Gosh, sorry. Get the words out. Okay, so for mid-November for you guys, I had staring or looking out a window, pondering something, a decision. You know what you need to do, reflecting. Now, this is talking about the last Libra moons I happened to write down. So there was, and the ones coming up this year. So in 2020, October 16th was a new moon, and April 7th of 2020 was a full moon. And this year, you had your full moon already on March 28th, so that could be significant, as well as you'll have your new moon, of course, in October on the 6th. And then I saw darkness, a male metaphorical for someone with daddy issues to be examined. That, to me, that sounds like there's just someone you're dealing with. If you have that gut instinct, that, like, I don't know, you know. Oh shit! Sorry, my what is that? My mail coming through. That was loud. Okay. Just trust your gut. I don't think this is like your mate, your mate. I read a lot of fantasy books. Your significant other. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so for your December, I said, I see you signing something, like a contract, something positive, a release. Get up, move, stretch your legs, see what you can do, open it up. So kind of telling you to go for something. And crystal ball, I thought it said bull. I'm like, what? Crystal ball. Intuition. Actually, a Libra, my brother gave me that crystal ball. Crystal ball, intuition. So here we go with intuition again. Prophetic. So you could have prophetic dreams too, especially around those moons. Magician's hat, 2 white doves. That's weird. Wedding cake. Oh, good God. Joffrey cutting the cake. So that's a Game of Thrones reference. What could that mean? Good Lord. A jail cell in the tower. Checks and balances. You know, I wonder if it's kind of, I mean, it could be something like, all the stuff going around about Bill Gates. I'm not weighing in on it. I mean, I don't know if it's true. It seems like it is. Who knows? But it could be something like that, like a very powerful, yet another powerful male. Like all this dark shit coming out about him. So that could be, to me, that feels like more of a global thing for some reason. Okay, 2021. A place with big chandeliers, like an old theater or a ballroom, or work at a place where there are performances or weddings. Also, maybe it was just a wedding, because I wrote Joffrey cutting the cake, and I did write purple wedding, question mark, and marriage. I didn't even want to bring up the purple wedding, because if you've seen it, But maybe it's just a wedding, and because I love Game of Thrones, it's trying to get that message through. A wedding, conference, those will happen in 2021. Okay, it's just saying that we'll be able to get out and go to performances and all that stuff. It seems like it's happening. Getting engaged. I see candles, mood lighting, an intimate setting, two people sitting across from each other at an intimate table for two. I see the Two of Wands, in this specific deck. Sorry, this is going to be a long reading. Let's see if I can find this card. Oh, good, it wasn't, passionate, fiery. Seeking professional assistance with something seemingly simple and mundane, like how to organize things, how to organize your house, how to organize your time, how to set a 5-year plan, how to manage your finances, or all of the above. Like you're just doing your research. You decide on a goal and take practical steps, put tangible actions into motion to be where you want to be within a certain time frame. I do see some of you who think I'm already married. Do I see what? That doesn't resonate. Still finding yourself here. I do see some of you who think I'm already. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna have to start this over because you can't even imagine it, but your current relationship may end and you may find, okay. You can't imagine it, but your current relationship may end and you may find yourself connected with someone new. I also see this for some, could be a brainstorming session, ideas, fire energy to create, start business, planning, executing the plan. Oh my God, it goes on. Water something and it will grow. It's hard to read these so long after I channeled them. I see you out walking in town with a friend and running into someone. There's an instant connection. It's someone you know, perhaps from your hometown or even a neighborhood you used to work in. Your friend senses a connection, makes an excuse to leave you alone, and you exchange numbers with this person. Okay, I don't know. Let me know if that happened for you. Okay, sorry, that was painful. I should put, what time is this reading starting? 8 minutes. Tarot. Okay, hopefully I'll remember to put a timestamp because that's a long. It's hard to, usually I read the channeling right after I did it, so it's still kind of in my head, but. Ace of Swords. So that's a really Libran card. There's planning, there's getting to the truth, getting to the facts. But the ace is very singular, and for me that means what matters most, like figuring out the most essential thing and then working its way out from there, or spiraling down and focusing in on the one most important thing. This looks like a download to me. So again, going back to listening to your gut and your dreams. Queen of Wands, here's that fire energy. Sag, Leo, Aries. The Queen of Wands, if she has the facts and she's passionate about something, she will be all in and be a very good advocate for you, very positive, very optimistic, inspired. Six of Pentacles. This is wanting balance. This is wanting, and understanding doesn't have to be balanced all the time, like tit for tat, um, split exactly down the middle. But it's, if you need more right now, I'll give you more. If you can give more some other times, that would be great. Being able to have that sort of dance, a dance, something about like a party, a wedding, a dance you may be going to, the give and take. It's a nice card. It's a comfortable card. It's a pentacle card. It's an earth card that's grounded and practical, and it's just kind of two people who can comfortably be together. For example, a comfortable work relationship, a comfortable, it's a nice rhythm. It's good teamwork. I'm gonna pull some now from the Everyday Witch Tarot. God, you really can't see where shit. I had to move things off this island where I'm sitting, and my lighting disappeared. Jacob took it. 10 of Wands. What are you carrying? What are you still carrying? And why is intelligent Libra carrying something? I mean, I had to do my ergonomics mandatory training for where I work, and a lot of mandatory training, but ergonomics was one. And this is like really bad for your back, right? That's not how you would, if these were skis, you would have them like balanced up over your shoulder, for example, and you wouldn't try to carry that many anyway. But it's carrying something you don't need to carry, or making it extra burdensome, or well, it could be watch your back if you're moving stuff or carrying stuff or whatever, to make sure you do things like lift with your legs. Make sure if you own a business that you don't have any employees doing things like that and getting hurt. Even if you're working out, make sure when you bend to get I can hear the YouTube video I tend to watch when I do workouts, and she's like, bend with your knees when you get your weights. It's when you get injured. But, it's about, 10 of Wands is about, you think how excited the Queen is. Look how just vibrant and full of energy she is. But this 10 of Wands is the opposite, right? Just my inspiration's gone, my excitement's gone. Everything's just become a burden. And part of that is the immature. This is the point in time where the immature fire sign would say, fuck it, and just give up. I think the mature fire sign would say, fuck it, because that's what we do, and drop these brooms on the ground. But then they would say, okay, let's look at them. Let's look at these wands. Which are truly my responsibility to carry? And let's rethink this, and let's figure out a way that we can keep going on. But be good with it, because we're being smart about it. And we're delegating. Maybe it's time for you to, to say, hey, I need you to do me a solid this time, or vice versa. What else do we have here? Oh, the Chariot, making a move. This could be travel, moving. The nice thing, even though in this deck, she looks a little like, oh, which way do I go? And there are opposing forces, or competing priorities. Maybe that's a better way to say it. But the Chariot makes a plan and sticks to it. It's action oriented. It isn't a reaction to something. It's Cancer, so the time of Cancer, that's end of June into July. And yeah, the Chariot's like plugs coordinates into you know what I mean, into a GPS and follows that route. And this is kind of that thought, that very careful thinking and really narrowing things down to be able to make this plan. If you have all these thoughts, it's hard to put directions in somewhere if you're still trying to figure everything out. So you're figuring something out. You have a plan, you have a direction, you're on the move. You're moving forward, you're taking action. Four of Wands, here's this wedding again. This is a wedding, a celebration. It's very solid and grounded. It's a milestone. So this comes up, we're in graduation season. So, if someone graduates from some sort of academic degree, it can be a wedding, it can be a child, it can be anything, buying your own house, buying a house, setting down roots. But it does tend to mark milestones. Yeah, something about a wedding, because that's come up so many times now. I don't remember thinking about that weddings have been something that's been coming up for Libra. Seven of Swords. This is someone behaving badly. And, it's in the same line with this, with this Ten of Wands. So this is like delegating or having someone carry their responsibility. Someone that's, kind of sneaky or being passive aggressive or being, they tend to be, manipulative. They're not usually super like in your face, outright defiant or aggressive. It's more sneaky shit going on behind the scenes. But, it's people behaving badly and not getting dragged down to their level, which is easier said than done. Oh, the Star, hope, dreams, dreaming. This could be success, becoming a star, something going viral. But it's really all about healing and feeling freer and open and being excited, looking towards the future, making plans, making kind of big plans. And something about it is going to make you feel better, especially if you get rid of this Ten of Wands, or be smarter about it, or lessen your burden. Only be carrying the things that are yours to carry and ergonomically correct, because apparently that's a message. And, not tolerating this shit. This goes back to trusting your gut. If you feel like someone's up to something, could be a kid. My friend has those cameras around the house, and her husband came downstairs one morning and kind of, compulsively puts one of those things that goes along the bottom of the door to keep, AC from escaping or heat from escaping. And it was moved, and he's just like, he always does that, So they looked at the surveillance tape, and their kid had snuck out in the middle of the night. So we have the Eight of Swords, and that is not dealing with the elephant in the room. Denial, not dealing with something purposefully, just sometimes we resign ourselves to things. We tell us these stories like, oh, we We just have to accept this. We act like there is no other option when that's really not true. It's just an option you don't want to deal with, so you're just ignoring it. Eventually, and I don't see it here, but a tower moment will come along, and it just brings it to the forefront, so you can't just keep ignoring it. There's some fighting, some competition, some aggressive energy. So Leo time. We have the lions in here. Leo time, end of July into August. But, in some ways you can say, like, I had two older brothers, and the boys, well, I shouldn't make it gender specific, but because I would kind of wrestle, I would kind of be physical with them, like fighting some, but not the same as they would like wrestle or fight with their friends or like kind of this weird play fight thing. I don't know. So, some of that is, if there is something about a child, some stuff kids just do, and it doesn't make any sense. Regards doesn't have to be fighting, but I don't know. They get jealous or competitive, and I don't know. They're trying to figure shit out, I guess. As adults, this is petty, immature bullshit, basically. It's kind of like that person, I like to use the example, where maybe you run throughout the week and then on the weekends you'll do a 5K and it helps keep you motivated and it's social and it's fun and it's great. And then you have that one person who treats it like it's the fucking Olympics and gets weird and competitive and like that type of thing. Yeah, so I see so many good positive things, and then I just see it's like maybe there's just like someone in the mix that is never fucking happy. They may be a person that's sort of a martyr type attitude. Like, okay, it's how do I explain that? The person who bitches that they do everything, but they don't let other people do things because they think they're the only one who knows how to do it right. If they don't do it, it won't be done right. I feel like it's maybe that type of energy. And then this is kind of a separate, the sneaky energy. Sometimes, the Seven of Swords, it is tend to be a negative card, but sometimes it also says things require some finesse, and instead of demanding something, just going about it in a less confrontational way. Okay. Kind of along all over the place reading there, Libra, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have one of these moments because that looks nice. All right, bye.